Hello everyone, it's Vita here. Today I want to talk about how I build Conqueror gear and which kind of feats I'm going to use for Dominion and Tribute. So I want to discuss about defense penetration and block damage in this video, just because I personally like to play with block damage, and I will explain. So basically I'm gonna show you which kind of gear I'm going to use. As you can see here, I got a total defense of plus 12, almost an elf, and total attack plus 18. But I want to show you actually the gear. So basically I'm going Domaric Helm, which have everything in positive, with defense, exhaustion, recovery, and debuff resistance. And I explain you why I'm going debuff resistant. So basically during these days there are certain kind of heroes like Berserkers, Nobushi, and other heroes who got Sharpened Blade, or just the nail bombs, or other stuffs who can give you some trouble. So having the buff resistance can really help you through the process defending yourself. And exhaustion recovery is super good. Usually I went for where is my gear? This one, the Bazet Elm, plus defense and plus exhaustion recovery, but I didn't play with the buff resistance. But every time I faced a nail bomb, and I of course died 100% of the times, or every time I fought Berserkers, or the debuff from KENSEI, or the fear itself from Gladiators and Peacekeepers, was quite a trouble time. So basically I changed my game style and I went for Domaric Hell, which have debuff resistance, just to help a bit in that moment. Then I have the Bandit Lord chest. I prefer to go here full defense and revenge mode defense. I do not care too much about revenge mode duration because I do not rely having a long revenge active. I really like to expire because it gives me defense, and if I really have to go in revenge mode, it's probably because I am ganked. So having the shield just for the time I'm ganked and then the revenge drop out, then I can build again the revenge, that would be kind of useful. For the spolders, I went the Magritt's Arm because it has defense and it's always positive having a plus defense, stamina cost reduction, and stamina regeneration, because I try to go out of stamina not so many times. I really like to manage my stamina, but sometimes it's quite difficult because I have to feint heavies into shields, into shield bash, and then I have to chain a couple of light, and sometimes maybe I do not calculate my stamina properly, so that's why I like to go at least a bit of exhaustion recovery. For the weapon, I go Sagamore Head. It's almost plus 5 attack, and defense penetration is 16%. I told you I want to talk about block damage, and now I explain you how. But basically I have two choices, Sagamore Head or Ursuline Head. But I really feel myself is better go for the Sagamore Head, and I explain you why in a moment. Then I have two setups here to go with Medusa handle or Demon Crush handle, where actually I got attack, not so much execution and regen, but a lot of speed and revive, and using the perk you can pick up your friends in a really fast way, okay? It's about 1.5 seconds, maybe less, okay? But for solo situation, if you solo Dominion, well, probably it's better going for the attack and execution and regen. For the shield, Dorian shield, 7.2% attack and 26 and 7 revenge gained. As I told you, I do not rely on revenge damage, so revenge mode attack, I'm not interested about it because I rely killing people with my normal damage instead going revenge, and I prefer to kill them with my Feats. Now, for sure I want to show you this, okay? So if you're going for solo and you do not fight with your teammates, I will sure tell you to go body count, okay? Otherwise, just speed revive. So for the second perk, I like to play with two different playstyle, like Shield Basher or Juggernaut, and now I explain you why. So Shield Basher, passive damage. When you Shield Bash someone from your normal Shield Bash or fainting into Shield Bash, the Shield Bash is going to deal 8 damage, okay? You do not increase the damage anyway, it seems. I tried with the no gear Conqueror and I tried with my geared Conqueror and the damage was almost the same. So 8 damage. Then you can also go Juggernaut, but Juggernaut, most of the times people do not understand the useful things is like the kind of the hyper armor that gives, because you become unstoppable for a moment just because you're slippery and uninterruptible. So it's like being in a revenge state where people maybe throw you lights and heavy, but you can still guard break them, and then you maybe can throw off them a cliff or just exchange for a good heavy. And of course we are going for the main topic of this build, so punch through. The base damage of a block is 3 damage, okay? It's not high. It's 3 damage. But, a big but, punch through deal 10 base damage, okay? I can't understand pretty well why punch through sometimes do a little bit less, but maybe it's because the defense, I don't know, maybe some perk. But if you conjunct your combos like Shield Bash into light, into another, and the first light is guaranteed, and the second light it's blocked maybe, you actually put out some cool damage, okay? And it will be useful in you are ganking with someone, okay? So people tend to block, try to parry something, not everything, but they tend to block. You can just help with damaging them with Shield Basher and punch through. So you will give them quite a bit trouble. Actually, punch through do not stack with attack or defense penetration. It just rely about basic damage, so it cannot be changed, okay? For what I see here. If you know something much more about me, maybe leave me a comment down below so we can discuss about it. The block damage is just modified by block damage only. So you cannot increase your block damage stacking up attack or defense penetration. Another thing, guys, is while you're playing Tribute, remember the block damage with the punch through feat will not drop the offering from your enemy. Of course, you still can do guard break, bash for the task. I really hope you enjoyed the content. If I missed something or you guys have some question, leave a comment down below. Remember also to turn on the channel notification. And don't forget to visit Stay Frosty's channel, the link is in the description. For today's everything, stay raw and see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye!